Hello, welcome to the Mastercam 2021 lathe programming session. So in this session I'm going to teach you that how we can do the origin setup and how we can do the stock setup for this part programming. So first I will show you that how we can do the stock setup. So here you can see there is an option for transform, and in the transform tab you will get move to origin option. So just click on that, move to origin, and here you can understand the instructions. Select the point to translate form. So I will translate this part from this face to this center. So once I will click that arc, it will translate that part from there to that center. So as you can see, we have translated the part from this position to that position. And now I will show you that how we can do the stock setup. So here you can see there is an option for machine. So in the machine tab you have to select lathe. So once you will click here, you will get options to select the post processor for the machine. So you can see here I will select Haas TL2 axis lathe. So I will select on that, and here you will get the machine group. This is machine group 1, and here you will get the properties for stock setup. So in that there is a multiple options. First one is files, tool setting, stock setup. So here we will go to the stock setup. So I will select on that, and once you will click on that, it will open a new window, and in the new window you will get all the options for stock setup purpose. So here first you have to define the stock, means you have to define the left spindle or right spindle. We will select left spindle, and here you have to define chuck jaw, means which jaw you are using, you can define that here. So first we will do the stock setup and spindle setup. So here we will select on that properties. So select on that, it will open a new window. So here you will get to select the OD, length and position along Z axis. So simply you can click here OD. What is the OD diameter? We don't know. If you don't know, you can do the right click of the mouse in this window, and you can say diameter of an arc. So if you click on that, you can measure the diameter. So I will click on this. This is the face. This is the diameter of this part, and this is the length. So I will select the length. Here I will say distance between 2 points. So I will go to the top view, and here I will select first this point and second this point. So the length is 455 something, and here we can define the position along Z axis. So our Z axis is here, so we can say Z0 will be 0. So here you can define the margins for OD margin, right margin for facing purpose. This is the right margin for facing purpose, and here you can define the left margin to hold out in the chuck. So we can define the OD margin maximum 1 mm per side, and right margin for facing 2 mm, and left margin for hold out I will say maximum 50 mm, and then I will say okay. So here next you will get the chuck jaw setup. So here we can define that. So first we have to go to the properties tab, and then we can select the jaw type, jaw shape. So multiple option is there. So you can define the shape of jaw. You can say rectangular, you can give the thickness, you can give the radius. So you can define all the things here, and here you can define the pi type of radius type of means diametric chuck you can define here. So chuck and jaw you can define here. So you can give the sweep degree 120 degree, minimum radius, this is the minimum radius, with offset. So normally we use a rectangular type, so I will say rectangular, and here you can customize the width of this jaw, you can customize the width, you can customize the height, you can customize the radius. So all the things are customizable here. Right. So next you can and you will get some more option here, that is geometry selection. So if you have any 3D model of the jaw, so you can select that from here. If you have soft jaw, if you have collet, so you can define that things here. So yeah, that is also very easy. And the chain option is there. So if you have to define the chain type of jaw, means suppose you have a 2D geometry of your jaw, so you can directly define that jaw by selecting this chain. So that's also very easy and very useful. So normally we use parametric and we define the rectangular jaw shapes and all. So next you will get the parameter. Here you can define that how you are going to hold out your jaw in the chuck jaw. So here clamping method is available. Normally we clamp outside diameter, means like this, inside diameter and outside diameter. You can see here, this is the outside diameter. Normally we use outside diameter. So if you have to define the inside diameter, you can also define that. So that is also very easy to customize here, and you can define the reference point from here. So you can define the reference point if you have to calculate this jaw length from this face or this face. So you can define the reference point from here, and you will get a user defined position of diameter. So you can define the diameter of your jaw. So I will select diameter face, and here we can say set position, means where you have to hold out your jaw from this face to this face. So you can define that. So I will define here this position, right? Not that position. I will change that, because we will run our tool 2 mm extra from this point, right? So now already we have taken a 50 mm extra length in left margin. So we can keep our jaw 2 mm far from this face. So we can say minus 40 minus 449, not that, we will customize that. We can say minus 452. That will be good and very safe for complete machining of that part. And if you have to do parting, then you can give the length as per your parting tool width. So I will give some more extra length here. So I will say minus 455. Let's see. Okay, so I will say okay. So next here you will get set boundary. So if you click on that, you will get a shaded boundary of the jaw and your stock. So you will understand very easily when you will create the toolpath. You will understand that which area is going to cut and which area is going to machine properly. So you can understand that. So then this is just only for visible purpose. And here you can say okay. So we have done the stock setup and we have done the origin setup.